This is also the first indoor ice and snow park in the southwestern China. This is the entrance. First of all, we're going to go to the locker. We will get some equipment. We need to wear more layers. There will be about 10 to 15 Celsius degrees difference between outdoor and indoor. So we need to choose some overcoats that are windproof. And here is the counter. Could you please help me fetch my clothes? As you can see, we have a pair of trousers, the overcoat, a helmet, and the boots. And I will get changed. There are a lot of kids here. Say hello. I'm already changed, and now I'm wearing the boots. This is quite a heavyweight boots, and this is my first time wearing this pair of boots, and you can see there are several clamps, and they have to be very tight, because these will help us to move our feet. Allow me to show you how to wear this pair of boots. It takes some strength. Fix it this belt. Tight them and then cover the boots. Thank you for helping me. So they're all tightened, and I feel like I'm all wrapped up by this pair of boots, and it's very heavy on my feet. Since I'm now all equipped, I will follow my trainer to go to the snow resort. Wearing this pair of boots, we need to walk on our heels, otherwise it's easy to get fallen down. I'm now in this snow world. Outside it is sunny, but now indoors it's almost below 0 Celsius degrees. It's very cold and it's all snowy. A lot of kids are playing with the snow, and also a polar bear. Hello there. Are you enjoying your time with the kids? Let's shake hands. Some of the snow are man-made, artificial snow, and the Southerners have a deep bond with the snow. Even though it's not snowy in this city, they are making artificial snow, and a lot of kids are coming here to experience the snowy spring city. I was hit by the snow, and I'm still very happy. We're not just here to play with the snow. I am here to learn snowboarding, and since I am a newbie, I have invited some experts to help me. So now let's welcome the expert, Professor Wang Mingyun from the snowboarding school. Hello there. My name is Wang Mingyun. So I'm all yours today. It's snowy inside, but outside it's sunny. It's really magical. How do you make the snow? Let's look at the right-hand side. With some technologies, we have snow makers. The snow makers are changing the water into snow. They fragment the water into the water molecules, and the water molecules, when colliding with the air, they will turn into snow. And what is the size of this indoor snow park? It's 30,000 square meters. How many slopes do you have? We have 3. In our front, that's the trainees slope, and on our left side, that's for the juniors. And over there, I see a steepy slope. That's for the superiors. And also you name those different slopes according to the names of those animals. For example, the more demanding slope is called the deer slope, since the deers are fast running. I know that you have some skiing teams, and what can you teach? We have some camps during the vacations. Those camps are quite popular among the kids. For adults, we also have some pass cards based on the frequencies you come, so you can get systematic learning from our camps. If I want to learn skiing, how long do I need to take? It depends on whether it's skiing or snowboarding. For skiing, it's easy to get into this technique, and 2 to 3 times will be enough for you to get some tactics about it. For example, braking or taking a turn, it's easier. So maybe today I'm lucky to get onto the summit of the slope. Yes. I also hear that there is a very special skiing team. Days ago, I met them. They are the first middle school skiing team in Yunnan Province. Now let's interview them. This is the first time for them to get onto the slope. Yes, that's true. And could you please introduce to us about that first middle school skiing team in Yunnan Province? How do they get selected? To echo the call of President Xi Jinping to invite 300 million Chinese to enjoy the ice and snow games, we established such on-campus teams for skiing, and the classes are already begun. And this team is from the grade 1 of junior high school. And over there, that's the grade 1 in high school. They are learning the basic postures of skiing. And what is this posture? That is a basic posture. It's for braking, standing on the snow. I know that braking is very important for skiing. If you are rushing from a high slope to lower ground, the speed will be very fast. You need to learn how to brake in order to protect your safety. And they're standing with their toe tips pointing to the middle. Yes, they're doing pretty well. And they had never skied before. Do you think the Southerners will find it more difficult to learn skiing? I think it depends on the different people. For example, your sense of balance. As long as you have very good health, it's still easy for the Southerners to learn skiing. So now I'm confident. Now let's move to the high school team. Do they learn the same things? In the beginning, they're quite similar, but because of their different age groups, our training schedule is different. Could you please introduce how were they selected? What examinations did they pass? Based on the features of the ice and snow games, we have some requirements for their sense of balance and their flexibility. So we have 4 tests. For example, jumping at a fixed position, jumping the ropes, racing for 100 meters, and so on. So we get some results about their comprehensive physical strength. Do they regularly get such a physical exercise on campuses? Yes. Regularly, our trainers will train them on campus. And in the teaching process of our snow school, those kids will be energetic and confident about themselves. I know that the tests sound easy, like jumping the ropes. They are necessary quality required for snowboarding and skiing. Mr. Wang, I know a lot of our netizens are also newbies to skiing. And what are the criteria for those physical tests in order to have the opportunity to be enrolled as a skier? For example, for junior high school students, some students can jump at 2.8 meters far. That's very good outcome. For 100-meter race, some students take only 7 seconds. That's pretty fast. What about junior high school? I sense that those kids are very promising. They have very good health, and then they will feel good about skiing. So based on the criteria our trainer has just introduced, our netizens can get a brief assessment about yourself. What is this movement they are practicing? This is also braking. When the two skiing boards are in parallel, there will be very limited friction. So if you open wider, then there will be bigger frictions under your feet, and then it is actually decelerating, and their gravity must lean forward. Since the slope has a certain angle, for the juniors, they cannot stand straight. Otherwise, losing the sense of balance, it's easy to fall down. And also, if I fall down, what shall I do? After falling down, we have to lower down our gravity gradually and lean to one side of our body. But make sure that do not support your whole body with one of your hands. It's easy to get broken. They were just now jumping. Yes, when we land, we have to lift our boards a little bit high above the ground. Do you do this movement on the slopes? In our training phase, there will be some of those movements so that students learn how to better control the equipment. When can they really jump when they are skiing? It depends on their age groups and their exercise strength. For high schools, maybe at the 15th times, they can actually practice the jumping on the slope. Well done, and let me try. It's quite difficult because it's very heavy. The equipment is pretty heavy. I myself cannot jump up. How many students are within one team? 15 for both teams. And after some time of training, we will further select among them. For every team, we will select 10 students to become the permanent members of our school teams. So, according to your introduction, you will keep 10 of the 15 students in every team after the training. After learning about 1 year, will they attend some competitions? That's true. There will be some skiing contests among schools or in the province or even at national level. Students from the primary schools and middle schools will play the games together. So in the future, those kids will represent the provincial talents when they are going national. So today it's really memorable to take records about their first day of training. I would love to interview one of the students. Is this your first time to get onto this snow resort? Have you seen snow before? I've seen snow years ago, but this is my first time skiing. And how do you feel today? Are you used to it? Pretty much. And are you confident about your exercises in the future? Yes. I feel good about myself. Those students will be the skiing talents for the Yunnan Province. Awesome. and you can keep on training. Not just the kids. Today, I see some teachers here. This is from Kunming Normal Affiliated Middle School, Mi Baoqiang. Hello everyone. I know that this is the first time for the kids to get onto the snow. And as one of the members, are you feeling anything? I'm very excited. Previously, we've had those teams, and some of my students used to be able to ski after 2 to 3 times of training. So that's very promising. I tried snowboard myself. I fell. But I thought, in the process, skiing and snowboarding is a test of our physical strength, and also you feel the enthusiasm coming outside of your body. As you know, the Southerners have very little knowledge about snow. So it's a difficult thing for them to learn so fast. That's true. A lot of kids do not have a good knowledge about those games, especially in Yunnan Province due to the climatic conditions. Especially in Kunming, the city of spring, it's pretty difficult. In the beginning, the parents and students thought it unimaginable to build such a team of skiers because of the regional difference. But, on the contrary, we invite the kids to get indoors to ski, and they feel the happiness coming from skiing. Falling down is not scary. There will be some ups and downs in every kid's lives, and they get the strength to grow stronger because of the falling down experience. And also this exercise requires physical strength. So it's a very unique learning experience. You make the point. When they are truly on the slopes, it's a completely different experience from reading the textbooks. Also, what inspires the idea of building such a middle school team of skiers? Because the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympic Games is about to begin very soon, and we are all looking forward to these games. Some universities in Yunnan Province have such teams of skiers, so now we turn our sights to the middle school students. I believe those extracurricular activities are very good for the students. We hope to set up such platforms for the middle school students, and the students will have a closer contact with the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympic Games. I know you are now pulling together the talents of skiers, and it's just the beginning. But I believe in the future you will have a good pool of talents. Yes, this is just the beginning. But according to our observation just now, they really treasure this opportunity to get trained. And I believe that with some time of exercises, they will get somewhere. Thank you for your time. Okay, after interviewing the first skiing class for Yunnan middle school students, let's move over there and let's find some other visitors because it's weekend. There is a good population flow. And what is the daily number of visitors on the weekends? It's basically 1,000 per day. And how many people can this venue accommodate? 2,800 per day. And also we see diversified age groups. Some are small kids, some are a family of 3. They come and experience skiing together on the weekends. So even in the spring city, the locals are enthusiastic about skiing, especially with the Winter Games 2022 around the corner. Now, we are ready to visit the seniors slope called the Deer Slope. I want to see how those skilled skiers ski on the high slopes. We have a guide. We don't recommend the juniors to get onto this slope. Okay, I get it. I'm just coming here as an observer so that I will know what will I be like after 1 year of exercise. Some are snowboarders, some are skiers. For the beginners, what do you recommend, skiing or snowboarding? It depends on your interest. No matter which one you like, it's okay. What do you think I shall try? If you want to experience the joy of the snow activities within a short period of time, I recommend skiing because it's easy for beginners. I see that for the seniors slope, there are a lot of children. Those are also children from the school teams. They seem very experienced. And what is the angle of the slope? It's 11 degrees. And what is the level of 11 degrees among all the slopes? It's for the intermediate to high-level skiers. He's very good. Let's go check on him. We spot you. You were very skillful. You can be my expert. Are you happy today? Yes. When did you start learning skiing? I cannot remember. 5 or 6? Do you like skiing? Yes, I like it. I learned that you showed your interest first and then your parents take you here. So this is his father and mother. It's a family of 3 coming skiing here. We come every weekend. The kid is very proficient in skiing. When did he start learning skiing? Since 5 years old. And now he's 7. In the beginning, we had no idea about skiing. Since President Xi called upon the national people to get onto the snow and ice, we started to learn skiing. And we insist on it till today. So who fell in love with skiing first? Since the call was given out, we took him to experience to see if he showed any interest. And then, instantly, he fell in love. And then gradually, we followed him. So this kid was the first one to fall in love with skiing in your family. Yes. A very handsome posture. Could you please wave to our viewers? This kid will be a future talent for the Winter Games. You're awesome. Be careful. This is one of the skills for skiers. It's very handsome. And on helmet it says China. When do you plan to finish skiing today? Until this place is closed. Okay, thank you for your time and please enjoy skiing. And I cannot help myself to try. Bye bye. With the Winter Games 2022 around the corner, people are very enjoying skiing, and the number of skiers is rising. Some of the school team members can now ski on the high slopes. Since I'm a beginner, I will come to the bear's slope. It's easier. First of all, I have to put on the equipment. It's safer in the beginner's slope. We have some staff members checking on the security of all people, and they will also help to inform some movements. You can get your ski boards here. Are those kids from your school teams? You need to wear a pair of gloves for safety concerns. Could you please introduce the equipment? Move over here. We just had a warm-up. So now let's get started. We have to warm up before skiing. That guarantees your safety. Let's introduce about the equipment. This is the head of the board, and this is the tail. In the middle, that's the fix-it facility. And over here, this is for getting your foot off. Put your foot into this equipment, and when you hear a clapping sound, it means it's well done. And also, these two columns on the two sides can help you to stop. Now I see those two columns are for braking purposes. And if you stamp on it, it moves upward. If you're not wearing gloves, do not lift this up like this. If you look closer, there are two board blades. So do not touch it directly with your hand. Put the two boards together.
然后双手一提就可以了。这是对于我们在
And hold
室内
this.
来说呢，这样是比较安全的。好，
That's safer.
然后对于小朋友们来说呢，我们要进行一个环抱式的一个姿势，这样的话对于小朋
For
友
small
的
kids, they need to hold the two boards like this on their forearms.
然后还有一种呢是
That's
肩扛
also
式。
easier for
OK，
them
大
to
家可以
walk.
展示一下。
Another one
我们
way
呢在室内
is
呢
to
不
put
建议
them
是大家
on
去
one
这么去做。
shoulder.
对，
We
因为
don't
后面是
recommend
比较
you
危险
to
的。
put
比
it
如说咱们
on
在室
your
内的话，
shoulder
咱们拿起雪板
indoors
的话就
because
进
it's
行一
dangerous.
个
You may
踢
hit
拉。
others. So you can just lift it up like this.
怎么穿雪板 ？OK，
Now let's learn how to put them on.
这是你的，来，我帮你弄一下。
This pair is mine.
好，首先就
Yes.
是拿开，上下一提就可以了。好，然后放在这雪面上。
好的。好。然后我刚刚也跟着教练学了一下，这是我们的一个
对，固定器。
然后我把脚尖放在前面。
前面的凹槽的里面。
对，然后后面一踩。
对，一踩，使出洪荒的力量。
Stamp on
对了，
it.
听到咔一声，就穿好了。
左脚就穿好了，然后是右脚。
对，这个雪板拿开可以做好一个保护。
一往后一踩，
好。
听到咔嘣一声，对，就穿上了。我现在就。
I hear the clapping sound.
哇，我现在我的脚。
Now I've already put them on. They are very heavy.
你可以尝试一下。
I wonder how they jump up.
对，正常的是。
我好像只能让后脚板抬起来。
对，那么我们刚开始学穿上雪板之后呢，我们要进行一个平地的一个适应性的一个练习，然后我们再学习刹车的姿势，然后咱们就上雪道，好吧？
好的。
好，那么我们可以就
We will learn how to brake
适应这个
before getting onto the slope.
雪板的一个程度啊，这样的，对。
所以屏幕前大家
Feel the weight of the equipment.
也可以按照我这个动作记下来，就是穿好以后先进行一个。
If you're beginners like me,
对，原地扔像我这样
do the movements just like this. Move your feet forward and backward
我的滑板鞋。
and lift them up.
打歌。
好，那么我们准备好了之后
Do those movements remind you of a song?
学习一下
Yes.
滑雪的一个基本姿势，好吧？
Now let's learn some basic
那么首先呢，
postures.
我们的
First of
双
all,
脚呢以胯同宽就可以了，以胯同宽，然后也不要特
spread
别
your
窄，不要特别
two
小就可以了。
feet
好，那么
the
这个时候我
same
们
size of your shoulders.
好，那么看一下我的小腿地方，
Bend your knees a little
或
bit.
者说观众朋友们也去看一下，我的小腿的前方呢，要和我这个雪鞋的鞋舌要有一个贴合的动作。
贴合动作就是我们的前膝盖一定要
Also,
斜前方进行。
对，这个位置一定要有个贴合，千万不
you
要
must
去往后。
try to lean towards the shoes forward.
一个初学者现在来说
That means you need to lean forward.
始终保持一个向前倾斜的状态。
对 ，OK， 那么我的肚子呢，我的髋关节微微的弯曲一点。
And what about my
对，
belly?
然后双手自然的打开成
Bend
一
it
个
a little
像
bit
个
as
一样
well.
然后跑了。
And also spread your arms.
滑起来了。
It's like you're holding something in the shape of a C.
有时候有人前面有小
And
朋友
also
啊
look
或者
forward.
这个时候我们可以选择刹车或转弯，把它堵
You
住就
can
可以了。
brake easily if you see someone in front of
那么
you.
咱们学一下
So
这个
am I
刹车
clear?
动作。
Yes, very
好，那么我
clear.
们是
Now
一个
let's learn
整体
how
的
to
动作，对
brake.
不对？刚才咱们也看到我们的校队在进行训练，打开一个什么形？
打开一个 V 字形。
You just now
微字形
saw
或
our
者说
students
是一个
learning.
三角形。
三角形。
好，那么是不是我们的板
What's the
头是不
shape
动
you
的？
saw
头是不动的。
对，那么我们的尾巴呢，板尾呢，
on
慢
their
慢地往两
equipment?
侧是蹬出去的。看我啊，
It's a
这
V
是示范
shape.
推出去
Yes.
啊，蹬出去。
Let me
对，
show
那么
you
这是
how.
一个我们的
Push
一
the
个
two boards
三角形
to the
刹车
sides.
离式刹车的动作。
Then you see such a
对，
triangular
然后这个
shape,
时候呢，
and
你的
that's
力
for
量呢是
braking.
放在你的两个脚心的内侧的。
哦，这里。
Put your
对，脚
gravity
心的
onto the
内侧。
inside of
哎，
your
这里
feet,
这里这里。
over here.
心还是我的力气。
That's
对，
where
然后再
you put
咱
your
们
strength
再
on.
说一下，然后咱们就准备上去了，好吧？那么我们的板头呢是平行的。
Another point to make
对
is
对，第二点呢，
your two
它俩的
boards
距离
might be
呢
at
是
the
我们
same
自己的
line.
拳头一个拳到
And
两
also
个拳
keep
之间的距离，我们的板头的位
The
置。
gap
好，
between
那
the
么最后一
two
点呢，我们的板的
heads
这个
of the
边
boards
外刃啊是
at about
它自然而
a
然
fist
的
size.
对外刃，那么这个是我们的
内刃。
内刃，对，它是自然而然的，它就翘起来的。
This
对
is
不
the
对
inside of the
这
blade.
个这是一个三角。
And you see when you're braking,
对，好，那我问你，
the
如果说我们的
inside
雪
of
板的
the
板尾
blade
越大，你的速度会怎么样
will
OK，越小
bend
呢？
over the ground.
？OK，非常棒。
And the faster you ski,
好，走吧。然后我们接下来就，你可以再去试一下。
now let's move to the slope. You can try again.
往这边打。
When I'm on the snow,
对
if
的
I
对的对的
spread the two blades, it's for braking.
对对，然后最后慢慢
And
地
the
就
bigger
它
this
是一个
angle
看我的
is,
血量，它是一个持续慢慢
the slower I will be.
过程，然后
对
慢慢停下来过程。
So slowly spread the two blades.
三角形比较稳定，是不是？
turn it into a triangular shape. I think it's because triangular shape is more stable.
好的，那我就是说，
Now let's get started
实践的过程中
and let's practice those
教
theories.
练老师来充当一下我们的摄像老师。
是好的好的。那么我们走路的时候呢，
And in this process, you may have to be our
这个雪
cameraman.
杖呢可以撑在我们雪面上。
Try to push the two blades.
2，对，不用抬起来，自然走就可以了。
好的，
那么我们在做上魔毯的时
You
候
do
呢
not have to
一
lift
定要
up
注
the
意安全，
equipment.
不能说前后啊上下。
Mind your
来回去
safety
乱
when
动
you're getting
对，
onto
特
the
别是上魔毯的时候，一
slopes.
定要身体也
Do not move
不要往
on
后
the
倾
carpet
因为咱们是对
and do
咱们
not
是
lean
往后
backward on the carpet.
对的对的。
Always lean forward.
好，那现在我们
有没有点小兴奋？
上魔毯了，
Are you excited?
那就
Now let's get on the carpet.
好的。
雪具啊，我们就麻烦我们的教练老师。
Since our cameramen are not wearing equipment, so our trainer will be the cameraman.
云滑雪，
好，那么看一下
Let's
我在上
experience
魔毯的时候呢
skiing.
是一点一点的，好，一点一点一点，然后慢慢
You
走。
see,
然后我们
I
身边会有
move
安全
very
会辅
slowly
助
on the carpet, and our staff members will help us to guarantee the safety.
好了，
感觉怎么样？
哇，
对，只要你站稳了之后呢，
How do you
自然站
feel?
直就可以了。
好，
对，
Stand straight.
慢慢在上升，然后
慢慢变
我
慢慢地
心情也慢慢越激动。
And I'm
特别高
getting higher.
对，一会儿我们
大概是多少米啊？
I am about
这
to
个大约
ski
是在80
down. And
哦，80米。
how long is this slope? It's about 80 meters long.
可以看到我们有好多小朋友们一直在滑哦，小朋友们都可以滑。
I see a lot of kids on this slope.
可以的。
If they can do it, I can manage it
坡
as
度呢
well.
是6度坡，
6度坡。
对，6度坡。
And this is a 6 degrees.
那其实我们初学者像我这样的话，简单热身，然后
For beginners like me, after warm-up exercises,
但是还要去有一个
we're
专业的教练
usually
去引导
ready
咱们
to start
去
skiing.
教练引导一下。
And also, you need a
然后我们知道
professional
滑
to
雪
guide
如何
you.
安全的滑雪怎么去快乐地
Then
滑
people
雪
know how to guarantee
不要特
safety
别盲目
and
地直接
feel
就
free to
学
ski
到
happily.
进行实践
We cannot go blindly.
好的，我们马上就要登到我们这个小熊坡的坡顶了。
对。
马上就要跟大家。
Okay, I'm already on the summit of this bare slope. I hope it's going to be
我
successful.
们都是有非常多的安全员的。
这里有一个安全员老师。
We have so many security guard.
好，我往前倾，往前倾。
好，一定要是弯曲的，腿是弯曲的，不能是
Bend your knees.
明白，老师。
好，
Do not stand very straight. Duly noted.
OK，在咱往下看的时候，是不是哎也是比较长的，对吧？
对，其实站在上面以后。
It seems quite long.
长一些的。
Yes, looking from up,
在正式滑雪之前呢
it
我要
seems
给你
like a
简单
very
地
long
示
slope.
范一下如何进行
And before you start moving, let me show you how to brake.
好，那么我们在这个滑雪的坡上呢之前呢，要往前去看一下啊，注意多看一下我的板尾。
Look at the front and look at the tail of the two blades. They gradually move towards the two
那么
sides.
这样我就会慢慢的我就停下来了，对吧？对，记住动
Then
作
I
一定是由
gradually
快
Stopped.
到慢。
明白，老师。
So remember, move the blades very slowly towards the two sides. Now you can try.
好的。
好，你的雪杖呢，我可以去简单的去扶你一下。
好嘞，好嘞，老师，我第一次滑还是稍微有点紧张的。
别紧张
This is my first time. I'm pretty nervous.
抓住，对。
我先是一个。
平行
Hold the
的
two
对
poles.
其实你可以理解为像一个
Keep them in parallel
一号姿势。
in the beginning.
然后我们慢慢的去打开一个大1号，试一下。
Gradually
一号这样子。哦
哎，
哦，那我现在就停在了。
spread the
再
two
再
blades.
大一点点
再。大一点点。
好，非常棒。好，咱们看一下
停住了。所以这个就是我们刚刚讲的那个离式
刹
刹
车的动作。
的动作。
对
So now you're braking
我只要
here.
打开这个姿势就可以停住了。
对。
As long as I have this angle between the two
缩小一点
blades,
点就可以了。
I will
好
stop.
可以保持可以了。
And if you want to move again,
好，咱们再来一次啊。
好，再来一次。
make this
这样
angle
是
smaller.
雪板的正中间的
Try again.
同时弯曲，然后慢慢打开一个
好，慢慢打开
三角形。
一个三角。
Gradually
好
spread the
可以
two
了肉了
blades
好
to form the shape of a
好
triangle.
那么想走的话，咱们慢
Now
慢
you
地缩
stop
小一点
again.
点
If you want to
保持可以
go,
OK，可以
narrow
再
it.
收了你看这样的话是不是速度是比较慢的，对吧？
Keep it like this.
哎，就是这样。
You're skiing
快了
very
的话呢
slow,
你就稍微再大一点点。
just like that. If you want to go faster,
后面的家长
open wider.
的一个
对，好，说慢了，那我们再缩小一点点的试一下。
And narrow it.
好，快的话就稍微再大一点点，慢慢的变大，不用着急。
If you want to go faster,
对，可以的。
open wider. Don't worry, you're doing pretty fine.
力量是在你的两腿的中间的啊。好，慢慢打开一个三角
Your
形。
gravity is now in between the two legs.
哎，可以啊，非常棒啊。对，最好是往前看，不
Well
要去低
done.
头，手虽
And
然放
also
开一点
look at the front.
好，咱们再去试一下啊。
这个血杖应该这样拿是吧？
对，自然的放在我的身体两侧就可以了。OK。
Hold the two poles
对，然后慢慢打开。
with your two hands.
好，我们再来一次啊。
Try again.
感觉怎么样？
还是顺利滑下来了。
还是比较有
Very
天赋
good.
的啊。
It's
第一次
quite
接触滑雪呢，
natural.
从上面可以去
You're
控制这个
talented. The first time for you to try skiing, you're able to control the equipment. It's pretty good. I felt good when I was gliding down. I hear the friction against the snow, and I can hear and feel the snow on my faces. And I hear the roaring wind.
对的，对的。
It's really exciting. It's a very interesting activity. Since I am a beginner, I experienced the 6-degree angle skiing.
好，对，正常往前走就可以了。1、2、1的走。
So could you please leave some comments about my performance? In general, you were doing very fine, safely as well. But keep some points in mind. Bend your knees. You cannot stand very straight. And also look at the front. Do not put your eyes down. Just like when you're driving, you cannot look down. If there is anyone in front of you, you can choose to stop by braking. And you can also try to take a turn that keeps you safe as well. I see. Could you offer some more pointers for all the beginners in front of our camera? If you are a beginner in the ski resort, first of all, you need to hire a trainer teaching you how to brake, how to take a turn. They can guarantee your safety. And when you are truly skiing, another tip is lean forward, kneel down, keep your gravity low, and then you can enjoy fast skiing. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. You give us a very thorough introduction about this activity, and you really taught me how to ski. I would love to keep on learning from you so that one day I will mount on the seniors slope. You're talented. You're flattering me. Am I qualified for the school teams? We can consider that after some training. Okay, I'm confident. Thank you. I'm still very excited. So this is about the introduction about skiing. With the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympic Games around the corner, we are all looking forward. I hope all skiers in China are looking forward to these special games and this icy and snowy world. We do want to feel the happiness from those activities safely, and we invite all of you to join us in this activity. Let's welcome the Beijing 2022. 300 million people, after all, are called upon to get onto the snow and ice. So this is the end of today's show, and I will keep on skiing with my trainer. I will go on enjoying today's skiing. I hope I can complete this task on my own today. Thank you for your time. See you next time.